It's the 2019 10th Career Conference, Nurturing Your Talent, Developing Your Character. Date, Saturday the 17th of August 2019. Time, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Speakers, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, Executive Governor, Ekiti State. Mr. Herbert Wigwe, CEO, Access Bank. Dr. Hellen, comedian and media personality. Mr. Samson Itodo, Executive Director, Yaga Africa. Venue, RCCG, the Everlasting Arms Parish. Plot 45 Damaturu Crescent, off Cabo Street, off Amadu Bello Way, Gariki 2, Abuja. For more inquiries, please call +234 8055 999 9055. Host, Pastor Eva Azodo.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst this afternoon an icon, mother, and role model in Dr. Hellen, one of the most educated entertainers in Nigeria today, with a doctorate degree in theater arts from the University of Lagos. In addition, she has master's degree in business administration and public administration, MBA and MPA from the Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Lautech. A stand-up comedian with the stage name Tatafo, Hellen has worked as both a freelance and full-time presenter at several media houses, including Lagos Television, LTV8, Continental Broadcasting Service, CBS, and Mnet, where she currently co-presents Jara on Africa Magic. In July 2012, Dr. Paul released her debut album, Welcome Party, and has subsequently released some other singles, including Take It Back. In 2014, she opened a film and theater academy named Hellen Theater and Film Academy, which comprises a dance studio, a makeup studio, a recording studio, a rehearsal studio, a photo studio, a mainly digital library, an editing studio, and a hostel for students who enroll for courses in the academy. It is my honor and privilege to welcome to the podium Dr. Hellen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you very much. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocols, please. And my mentor and father, thank you so much for coming this great afternoon. Talking seriously is not what I love to do publicly. I like to hide this particular temperament because when I mean temperament, I mean this behavior, this side of me. I don't like being serious on the outside, except people that are very close. So let me go back to the one you're comfortable. So the one, like my husband will say, the one you cheat with. So let me go to the one I cheat with.
I want to say a big thank you to... I want to say a big thank you to everyone here. And I'm not looking down on you because you are teenagers. I respect you so much. Because either they like it or not, you are the ones that are going to feed us tomorrow. Yes or no?
All right, so because I'm in church, I'm going to be using the word praise the Lord, amen, hallelujah. Am I permitted? Am I permitted? So today's topic, we're looking at what? The topic for today. Nurturing your talents. And what? Okay, the talent thing is an inbuilt thing. God has given you. We have the one you admire and you go and train on. We have the one that naturally you have. Some of us don't know how to discover that talent. That's another topic. Okay? But for every gift you have, your character is very important. your behavior is very what? Important. So before I talk about your character, sometimes the family background may affect you. Sometimes you don't even know who you are. Yes or no? Sometimes you want to be this person, you want to be that person. Yes or no? I was once like that. Naturally, I'm a very playful child. I love to play. I love to make friends. I love to be the life of the party. I still have it, but now controlled, because I know who I am, okay? So for some of us that don't know, you like to keep quiet, you like to stay on your own, not that you are being proud, but people misinterpret you. Let me see your hands up. Great. Then we have some people, they just like to play. They can make friends with anybody. If people are not around, they are not happy. Yes or no? Let me see your... Okay, so sometimes people tell you play too much, you are too jumpy, bebe lube, you are too... Let me see your hands up. Don't mind them. Okay? Don't what? Now, in human behavior, we have different temperaments. When I mean temperament, different behavior. One, we have the sanguine. Have you heard that before? The sanguine are the life of the party. Sanguine are very playful. They are friendly. When they are in this gathering, they want to make friends with someone that looks somehow fine. They want to see that, why is this person not smiling? They want to make you smile, but they will forget your name immediately they get outside. They will play with you, they will make you happy. But once they get to the gate, ask them, I was the one you greeted yesterday. Where? When? So, I have a bit of that, yes. So, they are very good. Then, we have melancholy. They are friendly too. They don't mind being friends with the sanguine, someone who is very playful. The melancholy is someone, I will just giving you in bits because of time. The melancholy are people that when they are mopping, when they are cleaning a place, they don't want anybody to mash it again. They will just sit them shouting. What I've been cleaning since morning. We will not pass again. Why would you pass again? But you let it dry now. When you pick their book, they want you to place it back the way they left it. They will fight you for that. They are sweet people. They don't mind helping you arrange your wardrobe. But please, if they arrange it first, second time, and you scatter it again, they don't want to be close. They want prim and proper lifestyle. They can plan things. A sanguine, the first one, people that are very playful, they can be very spontaneous. When I mean spontaneous, they can do things on a rush. You can call them and say, hello, there's a party in Gwagwalada. Oh, yeah, run. They will just enter bus without thinking that they did not carry their wallet. So the melancholy, people that you have to tell, and they will plan it. You can't just tell them, party is at Gwagwalada, jump, and they will answer you. They will tell you, you didn't tell me before, sorry. I don't know what to wear. But your body is covered now, you have cloth. No, I have to understand. You didn't just know that you are doing party today. There are people like, then we have the cholerics. Are you writing? Okay. The cholerics are people that they love to be leaders. They love to be leaders. They want things to go right, even when they don't know the idea. They don't know what they are going to do, but they want to be there. Decision makers. Do you have any friend that don't know about it, but really want to lead? Yes or no? They want to be there. They like things happening. They like to pass. They hate to fail. They can condemn themselves. They can, but they are also very friendly. There are good sides to that. They are very friendly. They are achievers. They can't stand not to carry first or second as well. They want to achieve great things. Everybody have their uniqueness, not just the bad side. Then we have the phlegmatic. The strength of the phlegmatic, their strength is, they are very gentle. They can be friendly. They choose maybe 1 or 2 friends per time. When you know their friend, who is your friend? Lola and Shola. They don't have much. They are very on their own, gentle, nice. They enjoy your jokes, but they might not talk. They are good listeners. They will listen to you. Tell them. They like sometimes they enjoy sanguine as friends because sanguine we don't want talking, talk. They will not be smiling. Then people will be asking them, how do you cope with this one that is very, you are too gentle, just like me and daddy, my husband. People ask, how come you married Hellen Paul? She's very playful. And my husband will look at her, he's not, she's not playful inside though. It's outside that she's playful. So what do I mean? I mean you can have more than one temperaments. Do you understand? You can combine 2 or 3. Someone like me on the inside, I'm more of a choleric. Everybody that works with me knows that I will talk with you with my eyes. But from the outsiders, I will laugh. But as I'm laughing, I'm talking. You that you're close to me should see that I'm not laughing with you. Do you understand? So as people tell my children, you're so lucky, your mommy. No. My children are busy looking at that. So immediately they tell mommy, they tell any of my child, we will report you to mommy. They begin to cry from afternoon till mommy comes sometimes to 12 in the midnight. Then as I'm opening the door to say, hey, how are you? Mommy was the one that broke the door. Like, which door? That door. Then my husband will wake up and say, but I already told you, don't worry. So, no. You tell us don't worry. Mommy will not tell us don't worry. If you tell them I report it to your daddy, they still rest their daddy. Because when he comes, his choleric, his phlegmatic nature will ask, Oluwagbero, how did it happen? Then Bero will now start.
It was not me, it was first Balaam. I told Balaam, stop it. Balaam did not hear. So when I did not now know that it was beside me, and now did like this. My hand now will move his teeth.
So daddy will now ask again, so Balaam, how did it happen?
It was that time I was standing there. When I now stand there, so I was now coming like this. So when I was now coming like this, like.
So Balaam, are you agreeing that is a mistake?
Babe, was it a mistake?
Then that one will not answer. So they explained to their daddy it takes time before he would now say kneel down or punishment. But mommy comes in. Who is the comedian on the outside? How come there's blood on your shirt? It's been what I knock my teeth. Bella! Have I not told you to stop playing rough? Bella! Fire! But outside, a child hits another child. The teeth removed. Outside. Oh, wow. Your teeth removed. Whoa, sorry. Wow, why did you eat our teeth? It was a mistake, really. But you're 2 of you. Go and explain to our mommy that it's a mistake. You know why? I've learned to draw the line in character. I have the talent. People love that part. So you learn to draw it. Because we are all actors in a way. When you get to school, the way you talk to your teacher is extremely different from the way you talk to your mom at home. Yes or no? Now, when you're talking to your friends and you're gisting your friend about someone, your gesticulation, I told him rubbish. How dare you tell me that you love me? And what do you know what love is? Me. Until I finish my university, I'm not going to know any boy. Your shakara is much because you're talking to your friend. But if it's your mommy, I saw you with the boy. I don't like him. He's always calling me. He's always calling, yes, ma. So what did you tell him? I told him no. The gesticulation is what? Calm. You won't do all the younger you do when you are telling your friend. Yes or no? Huh? Yes or no? Yes. So we all have different behavior per time. Who we are dealing with. Okay, now, so what brought about this? The foundation. As a child, I loved to play until I got to know that, come, you are not part of us. We don't like you. You are too jumpy. Is it only you? So I started coming to a realization that, okay, until they open up before I start playing. Yes or no? Then I now, the foundation again, family. Depend on the family where you come out from. Some families enjoy watching TV. They give you time till about 8. And once it's 8, you can't watch TV again. Some families, once school is in session, you cannot watch TV at all. Yes or no? But during summer, you can watch as you like. Yes or no? Okay. So my own family, no option at all. No TV at all. And I grew up with my great-grandmother that would never allow you go to any neighbor's house to even watch TV. Are you getting it? So she was very firm and tough. No TV. So how come I am now into entertainment industry? My foundation, I don't have time to watch TV. I get to school and my friends will start telling me about movies like Robin Hood, how Robin Hood jumped the fence. So I hear it as if I've seen it. Do you understand? Then you now have people saying, shut up, you are a bastard. Bastard children don't relate with people that have people. And these are told by great people that you love, your family members, as not a teenager, as a child, where they separate your things and make you know yourself. I went to a church one day and I was playing in the church and they said we should say memory verse, and I was very good in saying memory verse. Then that day I said the memory verse and the teacher said something like, wow, Helen, you're very good. I just taught you people this thing and you got it. Wow. Then turned to my cousin, who people call my sister, and said, we've been teaching you, didn't get, look at how your sister got it. Let your sister teach you now. And the next thing she said,
It's not my daddy's child though. She does not have daddy.
If you've been told something very terrible and it's still dealing with you mentally, forget the fact that we're in church. And that thing, you're not happy about it. Let me see your hands up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please. And that thing is still affecting you. You don't like it. You feel down with it. If people have told you, maybe when they call for parents' meeting and they tell you that, Shebi, you don't have daddy and mommy, who will come for you? How would you feel? Do you understand? That can change your character. Pastor Mrs., please, let's talk to her later. Okay? So they will talk to you later. So that can also change your natural character. All right? That can do what? But you know what? Great people are very, very great in controlling their emotions. Learn to control your emotions. It's not easy, but please learn to what? Control your what? I know you know what emotions is all about. Yes? Learn to control your emotions. So I grew up at a point having inferiority complex. I wanted to be on my own. I don't want people. But my natural attitude is to play with people. Right? But later I discovered that people started telling me, we like this your playfulness. We prefer this your playfulness. And I achieve things more being very playful. I get things done being very what? Being very playful. Even now, I get things done than when I'm firm. That firm came out as a result of what I've been through. Okay? That firmness came up as a result of what I've been through. But great people must learn to control their emotions and say, nothing is going to distract me. I'm going to be great. Nothing whatsoever is going to what? Let's speak. Nothing whatsoever is going to what? All right. So another part is academics. After I got into a school, there was no money to go to the school, University of Ilorin. And it was a face me and face you house. My mommy was very happy. Oh, it was school. My mommy, before the thing happened, she would have shared testimony. I don't know if you have any mommy like that. Whereby you've done results. You've just seen it on the system. You've not printed it out, though. You've not printed. Maybe they just told your mommy that you did well. Testimony time has come. You just say, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. My daughter, so she has shared testimony. So church and our compound people have contributed money that she's going to university. They saved. Some people gave me gari to take to school because I'm going to be living in school. Some gave me rice. In fact, when I was traveling to University of Ilorin, when I got to Ojota, you will feel Ojota is airport. The bag of rice, everything I carried, full. And people even escorted me. Our face me and face you neighbors. Early to war school. She has entered school. So we got to Ojota. They were telling the driver, she's the only child of her parent. Guess what? When I got to University of Ilorin, Performing Arts Department, I was told that registration had closed. I cried. How do I go back home when parents have used me to do shanga for their children? That look at you. Hellen wrote the exam once. Look at you. You are not doing anything with your life. So how do I go and face people? When church have celebrated me, from the choir they brought me out. Stretch forth your hands. To the sister going to school. They've stretched forth their hand. Everybody has calaboshed. They've reboboshed on me. Only for me to get to the school. They say I came late. Registration closed. How do I go back? So sometimes some conditions can make you switch your character. But you know what? You have to learn to control. And say, this is what I want. This is what I want to be. And that's where the area of confession comes in. I don't know if you know about confessions. Do you know about the confessions? Do you know about confessions? If you don't know about confessions, sincerely, let me see your hands up. Sincerely, confessions. Okay, great. Let me tell you. Confession is constantly telling yourself the great things you want. I am a woman of purpose, going somewhere to happen. Nothing missing, nothing broken in my life. I am Hellen Paul. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm going to be celebrated all over the world because you are the creator of heaven and the earth. Nothing missing, nothing broken in my life. As long as you, the founder of heaven and earth, lives, my name is going to be on every lip. To the malam, to the conductor, to governors, to presidents, I don't even know. To everywhere I'm going to be celebrated because I'm the child of the Most High God. I reign supernaturally, you know. So I say great things. So you will say the great things you love. You can write it on your wall. Write it on the paper. Instead of putting Genevieve and Beyonce, it's good to have them. But carry your own too. Put on the wall and say to yourself, I am a great woman. Look into your mirror and say, I'm too beautiful. Anyone finer than me is extremely too fine and it's not good. Too much of everything is bad. Anyone shorter than me is too short. Anyone taller than me is too tall. Anyone looking, smiling than me is too smiling. What's the problem? Too much of everything is bad. I am the perfect one. Amen? And not just for Christians alone. Constantly learn to psych yourself, because if you're not careful, circumstances might change you and make you someone people will not like at all. Do you understand? So constantly say to yourself, I am great, I am different, I am unique, all things are working together for my good. Okay, so after University of Ilorin, in front of the school, I was crying. I couldn't go back home. I was ashamed. I was afraid to go back to Lagos. And I didn't know anyone in Ilorin. So I stayed in a corner beside Performing Arts. The school, I don't know anyone. And I wanted to sleep over there. And I said, I'm not going back to Lagos. Some people's lives are destroyed in that process because of what would people say. What would people say? Won't this shame be too much? On the floor, in front of Performing Arts, a man came to me called Dr. Felix. And the man came and said, this girl, you've not gone. I said, I don't know where to go, sir. I'm afraid. I'm the only child. I don't know what I'm going to do. My mommy would die. The shame is too much. I said, where are you going? I said, I'll follow you. I'll just be going for the class. I will write jams. I promise I will pass. And I'll follow the man to the class. And when he's teaching dance, he will teach it. When they start rehearsing, I will dance more than the main students. Are you getting it? What is at play there? Is it not my natural temperament? My natural behavior of just wanting to do it? Yes or no? So I would dance, and before I knew it, I started representing Uni Ilorin cultural troupe. And I was not a student. Guess what? One day I just got tired. I was popular in performing arts, Hellen, but none of them knew that I was not a student. So I went back to Lagos to write my exams. And when I got back to Lagos, I didn't go back home. I went to a church member's place and I didn't open up. Then later I got a job in the Choreo Mix Studios as a receptionist. I started working in a studio as a receptionist. Guess what? When they are doing backup and a backup singer is not around, I can do it. My natural temperament at play. So I will get to the studio, I will do the voice, and they will pay me. So I was making money. After a while, I didn't see school as a big deal because I was already making money. One day, a pastor came, late Pastor Bimbo Dukoya. She just passed through my table. Bam, bam, bam. You know the way pastors do with protocol that we wear suit. So they wore suit. You train canopy. Like, oh girl, is this one wearing suit or canopy? You know that. So she just turned. There's something about you, this girl. You're going places. And I'm used to hearing I'm going places. I grew up hearing it. So it was no longer news. I'm going places. Where am I going again? You know? So she now said, are you in school? I said, no, ma. He said, you're going to get to the top of academics. I see you going places. I held that thing on. Either true, either lie, I don't know. I held on to it. Guess what? I didn't go to fight for admission. Admission came to me on that table. The power of confession I had growing up. When they tell me you're a bastard, I say, I'm not a bastard, though. Well, it takes one to know one. It's a bastard identified bastard. So I'm used to returning words. Why? Because of my natural behavior, which is the sanguine. So when I got into University of Lagos, someone just came to the table and said, Hellen, you are very intelligent. You are now becoming a star. I said, star? Starting is the main thing. He said, no. The boy said, no, that star is not the main thing. There's something you can do more beyond star. And because then I've already started doing pick milk jobs, started collecting contracts. I did,
Uncle, please tell us a story.
I already did big jobs. I already worked with Wycliffe, so I wasn't interested. But you know what? Having the right people works. They will tell you what to do. They will tell you how to go about it. So the guy went to get the form. The guy pulled me for the exams I didn't read for. I get to the hall, I just got to the hall, I just wrote my exam. And the next thing, I saw my name on newspaper, University of Lagos, Theatre Arts. I was shocked. Yeah? That didn't happen. Okay. Getting into school, my first year in school, they were doing a theater play. An artist messed up. And I told them, I know it now, I can do it. They said, well, I said I can chant. And I got into it. I started doing it. Before I knew it, I was very popular in the University of Lagos. Before I knew it, they started asking, can you do MC? MC. What was MC? Yes, I can. What's that play there? What's that play there? What's working there? What? Your natural behavior. Okay? So, I just, and the lady said, well, we already called so stand-up comedian, but he's saying that he's not going to, so we're looking at paying you 350,000. My head did bang, bang. Tiri what? 315,000. I said, well, that money is small, but, at that point, I've told you about temperament. At that point, which of the temperament is working? The what? The choleric. May God not let us use yanga to spoil our work. But I did a lot of yanga. I don't think although that money is much. I was like, please, that's what we're begging him to collect. And he's doing, I said, no, it's small. Come, I don't know what the MC is all about. I don't know. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to add up personally. But please, let me just tell my sister that I've got someone who is very good, who is creative. And I said, okay. So give me your account number. Account number. You know, we Forget it that we are in church. Let me play. You know we poor people, we always know our account number often. 22445677. So I just called the number, and lady said, okay, I'll get it done. By evening, I saw that money, bagang. You know that like that song, bagang, able connect. The money connected. You know, the money connected. And I started reading about MCing. Started reading MCing. It's a wedding. How to wedding MC. Okay, first, call the bride mother. Second, call the groom's mother. Third, call the... Therefore, confidence sake, my friends who are good psychers, you understand your circle. I call them. Shade, follow me. Ameshi, follow me. This, follow me. You, follow me. We were like 8. Because in case I fail and they want to slap me, I can have... So we all dressed up, and I told them I'm fully 10,000. As I did know, if your friend says escort me, I want to go and do a walk, I'll give 10,000. Who do you escort? So imagine then, 350, and I gave 7 of them 10,000. And we went, looking fine. You would think we are bride's friends. The way we entered, Unilag, we can dazzle. So we went. As we got there, as I started,
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hellen.
I saw people standing here. Who is that? Who is that? And when I called the bride, I said, give her attention. It's her day. She's my friend. She's my friend. Oh, so I had people going to her. Hi, she's your friend? That girl is funny. We see her on radio. We see her on TV. Omo, I was popular that day. I now felt bad. I even called my friends because that morning I would have just... It was a great job. It was a great job. And since then, I started learning more on the job. Now, some of us will discover these talents. We don't learn more on it. Are you willing to keep learning? Are you ready to keep learning? Instead of thinking you're already perfect. Cooking rice for your daddy and beans, and your daddy is telling you that's the best beans ever. Do you keep reading on how to cook beans? And types of beans, types of rice, jollof rice, fried rice, oil rice, yellow rice. Are you learning it? So immediately I started, I discovered something that my temperament, which is my behavior, sometimes allow people cheat me. Because I just want to do something, I love to play, so they will tell you a job of 3 million, and they will tell you that they are giving 500. Then later you will hear that that person has collected 3 million. So that thing got me angry, and I wanted to change. So in my trying to change, I missed out on many things. I missed out on many things. People started saying, Hellen is now proud. Hellen is changing. Don't let circumstances change you negatively. Please, don't let any condition change you what? Negatively. It happens. The change will come, but be very sensitive when the change comes. Please, be very sensitive when the change comes, and please, be with the right set of people that are ready to nurture you and to help you grow, to tell you the truth immediately things are changing or when things are working. Now, in the business, I didn't have an idea of any business. But guess what? My husband told me about his business school. I'm like, what business school? He said, I'm doing masters in MBA. I said, what's MBA? He said, Masters in Business Administration. I said, so I will know about business. He said, yes. And the next thing, I started looking for a school to enroll for a master's. And I did. Then while in school, I discovered that I made some friends. They were very good in talking to people. They can negotiate you. They can negotiate anything. They can negotiate you giving them your mommy and telling your mommy you don't want her again. They would discuss it. They would psych you. And like, so I noticed that they were students of public administration. They know how to deal with people publicly, public speaking. So I told them, after this master's, I'm going for public admin. And they said, it's too much now. Hellen, you already have masters in theater arts. You already have masters in media and communication. You already have masters in MBA. It's enough. I said, no. And I did masters in public administration. Going further, I remember they were always telling me growing up, Eleyo ni dodo koto mommy. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It's an adage in Yoruba. This one will not get to the well before she will fetch water. This one won't go too far before she will get pregnant on the way. This one won't finish well. That's the meaning. This one will end up like a mother. That's the meaning, okay? So I was always hearing that. And I told you my temperament will not allow me to take rubbish. As you say it, I'm very good at throwing it back. So when they say, Eleonat, I reject it. I reject it. God forbid. Then one day I sat down and someone said that thing again. Then I cried and I picked up a paper and I wrote it. Ma dodo, ma pomi, ma wa shita left mommy. Which means I will get to the river, I will get to the tap, I will get to the river, I will fetch my water, and I will make sure I open that space for everybody to fetch their water. I will create space. And that's why the vision of Hellen Paul Academy, stepped in. Then the University of Arts by Hellen Paul is also coming in. Guess what is working for me? Guess what is working for me? The God factor. The God factor and the ability to believe in myself. God factor, ability to believe in myself, ability not to allow anyone make me change. I remember someone once said to me that I rejected the first lady's job, one particular first lady, I rejected that job. And they said, Hellen, you rejected that first lady's job, Hellen, you are done for. She will make sure she blocks all the road. That woman is fire. And I said, if she's fire into her pocket too. Because before I came out, I didn't know her. I started raining, I didn't know her. And I discovered that according to my research, the power she has is 4 years. Pata pata, 8 years. Pata pata, if God dash her another 4 years. But the power God has given to me is forevermore. So I function forever, and I will not submit under a lower authority because of money. Then constantly in the morning, I wake up, I would not submit under a lower authority. I would not submit under a lower authority. She's no one, oh God. She's no one, oh God. I don't know her. I know you. You are my father. I can't suffer. Hey, let her by herself forgive me and call me, or she will find a way to just look for a way and just bless me. She will love me. You are the one that created all arts. She should forgive me. I don't need to beg her. I don't need to write a letter, because the one that is interceding for me is greater than the world. Guess what? I jammed at an event. Hellen, how are you? I was very angry when you rejected my job. Mommy, I'm sorry, ma. No. It's very painful. You even refunded my money. Are you trying to say you have money? Mommy, never. Mommy, you know what? I've forgiven you. Guess what? On the 22nd of October, we are doing a women conference. How much will you collect? I said, Mommy, if I say any price, I'm cheating myself now. I know you know that I need money. And I was paid higher than every other person that came. God factor, do work. Connect to the God factor. What did I say? Connect to what? Be yourself. But why being yourself? Be sensitive and learn to improve in everything you do. Amen? I'm someone that loves talking. If you give me space, I will do 10 hours. So ladies and gentlemen,
Please, like I want to say, keep being yourself, love yourself, be willing to learn, understand different people's behavior so that you know how to deal with them or talk to them. No, be sensitive to your friends' behavior so it will help you to relate with them. And you yourself, you must also believe in yourself. You must not allow circumstances change you. You must not let circumstances destroy you by yourself, because what the enemy uses the most is to make sure they deal with you mentally, deal with you from the inside, and before you know, you will not now like yourself. You will not now be able to move forward. Every morning, wake up and tell yourself, no evil shall befall me, no plague will come near my dwelling. I am going somewhere to happen. If you believe, let me hear you say hallelujah.
Thank you.
A round of applause for Dr. Hellen Paul. She's been amazing. We celebrate you, ma. Thank you so very much. God bless you. Woo! That was one.
It's the 2019 10th Career Conference, Nurturing Your Talent, Developing Your Character. Date, Saturday the 17th of August 2019. Time, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Speakers, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, Executive Governor, Ekiti State. Mr. Herbert Wigwe, CEO, Access Bank. Dr. Hellen Paul, comedian and media personality. Mr. Samson Itodo, Executive Director, Yaga Africa. Venue, RCCG, the Everlasting Arms Parish. Plot 45 Damaturu Crescent, off Cabo Street, off Amadu Bello Way, Gariki 2, Abuja. For more inquiries, please call +234 8055 999 9055. Host, Pastor Eva Azodo.